Cooking is like jazz because in cooking, you can just improvise all you want. Whereas baking is classical music. You can't deviate from the program. Okay. It's our world famous olive bread. There's no reason to change perfection. This is my father's legacy, right here. And it turned out to be something that people wait on lines for during the holiday. Use a lot of olives here. So the key is to really have a lot of olives in here. I'm rolling them out because when you do it like this, you give the dough a little more time to rest after you work it, and then it makes it easier for me to shape when I want to make the braid. I mean, people come in by 10 at a time. It's like hard to keep them on the shelf. With that small oven, on the holidays, that oven turns into like a little house oven because I'm baking 2 shells of olives at a time. We could do what we could do. You know, I'm not gonna ruin the integrity of the bread because I gotta rush it. I'm not gonna do it. Take our time, you get it, you get it. You gotta wait for it, you gotta wait for it. You know, I don't want anybody walking away going, no, it wasn't good. So sometimes the better things you wait for in life. So, and that's our beautiful olive bread.
My name is Peter Madonia. I am owner of Madonia Bakery, which is where we are now. Family business that's been around for 101 years this year. We do everything by hand here, much the same way my grandfather did when he came over from Sicily. Like my business, there are half a dozen businesses here that are family owned, same family owned, that are 100 years old. And the younger businesses are 75 and 80 years old, same family. To me, like, you take this thing and you put it in the middle of your dinner table every night. It's deeply personal. I may not be there with you, but it's deeply personal. That's your family.
I actually wanted to open my own restaurant. But, you know, my father and my brother were like, oh, come on, come to the bakery. And I was like, you know, 3 generations, like my grandfather, my father, and then my brother. I said, you know what? It's inevitable. I might as well just, why fight it? And it took me a while. It wasn't easy for me. He used to make fun of me every day. Oh, look at that, you're all terrible. It took me a lot of time. You know, a lot of people come in, it's a natural thing. I worked my ass off. And I practiced, and I practiced, and I practiced. You know, went over, watched videos. And then would just come every day, and I would practice it. And mixing was hard. Figuring out how much water, it's a humid day, do I cut the water, do I do this, do I add more flour? All of a sudden, one day, it clicked. Well, you look at every cooking show nowadays, they're doing it in a Dutch oven. They're making it, so, I mean, yeah, I mean, people could do it, but to do that here, never gonna happen. It's just 250 pounds of flour a day, a lot of eggs, 4 cases a week, so 120 dozen a week, give or take. 100 pounds of butter a week, give or take. Like a lot of bakeries will bake everything in the morning, and that's it for the day. We sit there, we bake a little bit at a time, so everything's always coming out through the whole day. So people know they're always getting fresh, hot bread. A lot of bakeries, they want to charge you $12 and $13 for a loaf of bread. At one time, bread was a filler. It was like supposed to be the cheapest thing for people. You know, they didn't have money to buy steak and this and that. They had bread they could fill themselves up on. I mean, it's bread. You know, everybody should be able to afford it. Madonia Bakery is a bakery here in Arthur Avenue, the Bronx. It's been around for 100 years. It was opened by Peter's grandfather, Mario Madonia. And then about 25 years ago, my father Charlie came down here and became partners with Peter. And they started to build this place back up again with all different types of bread and everything. My father, he's a happy-go-lucky guy, you know, but he has his own thing. He wants things the way he wants them, and that's it. Dads are tough. Yeah, especially when they did it, they want you to be the best that you can be at it. So he just started laying off me a little bit. But I also put my nose to the grindstone to make sure he didn't have anything to say. Because, yeah, he's my biggest critic when it comes to certain things.
My dad used to stand in the front of the store. He came here 4 days a week till he was 90. He would come and just, hang around, have a cup of coffee, stay 3 or 4 hours, and just watch. But I watched him talk to people who were children when he was here, who are now came in with their children. I'm only sorry I didn't come back. He didn't live long enough to see me come back, because that's all he needed. But he knew. I think he knew in his head. He was here 90 years. Excuse me. He's a good guy.
Honestly, I don't feel people work like they used to, and they really don't have the love and the passion to want to do it. They're not going to love it as much as I love it. It's my livelihood.